Welcome back to Cover Lover Comics. All right, today we are going to be flying high with not just the Rocketeer, but a few more independent gems. Alrighty, let's get this show on the road, or should I say, in the skies. Look at this. Look at that cover. Good old Ted Secord. It's by Dave Stevens. It's a lovely first issue right there. Pacific presents The Rocketeer. This predates the Disney movie. So if you guys are like, oh man, I didn't know that Disney put that out. Rubbish! Yeah, that's right. This came out before Disney did their thing. And man, let me tell you, it is an inspiration and a wonderful read. Just a 2-issue run though, super short. There's issue number 2. You know, as it is, I like to keep my books in the bags, so if you see a little bit of glare, that's just preventing wear and tear. Look at that cover. Good old Ted Secord. Just an amazing, wonderful cover. This is just a fine example of how a small independent comic can become something really big and popular. I mean, this went on to become a huge grossing movie in the 1980s, maybe even like 1990. If you didn't see The Rocketeer, check it out. I think it's on Netflix, probably soon to be on that new Disney streaming service. But look at that cover, just real simple, real clean. Man, Pacific presents The Rocketeer. This next one right here is a lovely little installment. This one right here is an independent comic book coming up. It's a fun read. Robo Hunter. Eagle Comics, the fine people that bring you Judge Dredd. Look at this thing. Robo Hunter. This guy's not effing around. He's putting a laser cap in that ass on any robot that gets out of line. This was just a fun read, man. This dude, I mean, I don't want to give too much away because, you know, that's how I am. I encourage you guys to go out there, find these titles yourselves, and read them. Robo Hunter, man, this guy goes through some shit. That's the nicest way I could put it. Nicest way I could put it. Huh? Another fine mess you've got me into, Boots. Look at this guy. Look at that cover. Look at the detail. All the way down there. That is just a great looking cover. You know, cover lovers, I want to tell you, it's not just about the covers. Sometimes the story inside doesn't match the cover, but you know, sometimes the story on the inside is what can make a cover as well. But you know, this series did a great job of conveying the story and following some of the action at the same time, keeping the covers relevant to what's going on. Just such good looking art, man, for real. Just cool looking stuff. I love this series. It was, I think, only like 4 or 5 issues. I could be wrong. I've never really seen it that many places. I have not looked into if it's a limited series or if it's valuable or if it's a rare print. All I know is I found 1 through 5, I think, through a friend of mine. And they're all really good. I actually could have more than that. No, just 1 through 5 actually. Yeah, that's all I have. But man, what a killer story. It's like Magnus Robot Fighter and the Punisher combined with Judge Dredd and like Bounty Hunter shit. It is good. It was really good. So this next little independent book I'm going to show you right here is kind of a classic because it introduced a very, very popular female character. This right here is The She, issue number 2. That's right. Look at this right here. The lovely one. It's a fan appreciation edition. I have not looked up the value of this book, but I do know it is the first appearance of Sarah Pazzini. If you don't know who Sarah Pazzini is the Witchblade. The Witchblade was a short-lived TV series on TNT starring Yancy Butler, but however, before that, It was a really kick-ass comic book written by Christina Z and drawn by, I think it was Deltron and a few other folks, or Deltran. I fucked that up a lot. Sometimes, I mean, whatever. I'm still learning, hey. But the She number 1, I don't have that. I got a second print beat up copy, but I kept this one nice. This is not even the regular issue number 2. It's a fan appreciation cover. First appearance of Sarah Pazzini, who goes on to become the Witchblade. Yep. Now, I will share this book right here. See? See that? See those spine ticks? Yeah, you see those spine ticks. Yeah, they breached the art a little bit. Yeah, I mean, but damn it. What was I going to do? Like, I read this shit. I read the fuck out of this book when it came out. I was like, damn, this shit's crazy. Look at that cover. Look at it. Got it in a kind of a shitty bag right now, but man, I was stoked on this book. First got it, read it, was like, wow. Tried to collect a few other reprints of the first issue right there. Here is the Encore edition from Top Cow. This is a American Entertainment exclusive. I think you get this through Wizard, I'm not sure. This right here. This one's the Top Cow Witchblade Origins Special. American Entertainment exclusive yet again. Yeah, this one's got a few issues too. I mean, you could tell a little spine tick right here and there. Man. But fuck, dude, what are you going to do? Great stuff. I'm just trying to have them. I mean, I was trying to get the first like 10, 15 issues of Witchblade, but that shit's tough. I have a fair amount of them. Right here is a series that came out 2017. It was really fun. It's called Punk's Not Dead. And folks, let me tell you something. These covers are fucking awesome. The inside art is awesome. Not only that, but this story is freaking awesome too. It's about a young man who gets possessed by the spirit of Johnny Rotten. That's right, punk rocker. Johnny Rotten? No, my bad. See, I do this live. I go hard. I take it in one take, and I don't care, because mistakes are there to be made. It's a young man who's possessed by the spirit of Sid Vicious, who was in the Sex Pistols. This kid's getting bullied a lot. He's dealing with a lot of shit. And, you know, the spirit of Sid really helps him out. Right there is she's like a psychic. She's like a ghost hunter, punk rock fan. Sort of the villain in this series, but not really. I'm not going to give too much away. I'll show you the other covers here. Who the fuck is Joe Strummer? This series was really good. Punk's Not Dead. Black Crown Comics. Just a fun and entertaining series. The art on the outside and the inside, spectacular. Just overwhelmingly good. Yet again, great story. Young man who gets possessed by the spirit of Sid Vicious. And Sid helps him to work out his issues with bullies and ladies and life. It is freaking sweet. Great series. Just cool stuff. Okay, well, I've got one more cover for Punk's Not Dead here for you. Issue number 6. Really killer. You gotta love this series. It's so freaking weird and unique, and that's part of the beauty of independent comic books. You find weird, unique, intriguing stories that you probably would never find anywhere else. That's why you have to be grateful for companies like Eagle and Image and Black Crown and Valiant and Dynamite and just nameless other independent companies. There are so many. Right here, you guys, this is probably one of the most famous independent comic books ever released. If not the most famous independent comic book ever released. Youngblood, issue number 1 by the legendary Rob Liefeld. This comic book right here sold over 1 million copies. There's multiple prints. The very original ones say Malibu Comics presents Image Rob Liefeld's Youngblood. Great series right here. Also became a cartoon and a toy line. And sort of led the Image Comics revolution. This book right here was the first book published by Image Comics way back in like 1990, maybe even 91. But hey, if you guys aren't familiar with this cover right here, go check it out. Get involved. Remember, comic books are all about sharing. And if you find an independent comic book out there, just know that those people are sharing their love. Because an independent comic book really represents a creator, a movement, an idea, and a risk. And that's the beauty of independent comic books, is that you can have things like Youngblood, bam, change an entire industry just by being an independent, a leader, a general. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I really appreciate you guys' time. Just go ahead and give me a like and a subscribe if you can. Appreciate you guys checking out all my covers. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You keep cover loving, and I'll keep showing you my goods. Because dang, I sure do love me some covers. Now, go out there and go dig for some independent comic book gold. See ya on the panels, people.